Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
This is a continuation of the bottom shelf whiskeys. This one is 10 High, made by Barton Distilleries. What is the price is?
Can't be more than
I
10
think it
bucks.
was 9 something, a fifth.
That's a big pour. I hope you finish it.
Ah,
I'm not excited about this one, ladies and gentlemen.
no. Also, I'm sporting
Oh.
some super badassery shirt. Bourbon makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
This is a grunt style shirt. Some of our good friends that follow us, and they happen to be friends of ours
Co-workers.
as well, and co-workers. Chris and Lauren, thank you so much. Josh
you. I
has a
have a
shirt
shirt
as
as
well. I just decided to sport it for this particular review. I'm not going to throw up on it, I promise.
A lot.
I will not do
I
that.
might.
That would suck. But it is a badass shirt. Super comfortable. They saw them and they brought them into work and they're like, you guys have to have these. They saw it and they thought of us and grabbed them. So thank you. It is much appreciated.
Thanks,
you guys are
guys.
awesome. They've been following us since this channel's inception 2 or 3 years ago. So very loyal.
That's more than
followers.
like 4 or 5 years.
Maybe, yeah. They've been with us since the beginning. So I mean,
Yeah.
they're not just followers; they're family.
Yeah.
So they've been here in the bar as well. So thank you very much, you guys. This is just freaking badass. So we'll dive in. Like I said,
This-
it's 80 proof, made by Barton.
It doesn't have a bad nose. It's got a. I mean,
It's got a hint of green,
Mhm.
a little of that dry
something in there.
sweet tart.
yeah, like
That
cake
note.
frosting or something.
Yeah, I could see that cake frosting kind of.
It's sweet.
I get
Sweet
that
tart's
powdery
good.
sweet tart.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty young. It doesn't say on here that I could see. The last really young whiskey that we reviewed, which was very old Barton, it said minimum of 36 months old. This is probably... It's probably 2 years, maybe a little more. It doesn't have an age statement, so it's over 2 years. It is just a bottom shelf whiskey that is a well bourbon in many bars,
I'm scared to try it.
but it's been around forever. And it is made in Kentucky. It's a Kentucky bourbon on the inexpensive side because we don't really like to use the word cheap.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheap
Cheap.
dime store hood.
Yep. Like the girls he likes. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing to be
Everyone's
said.
got to have a niche, you know.
Gotta have a niche.
All right.
We're all
Let's-
guilty
You want
of
to try it? I mean, I don't think I'm getting much more.
There's
than
not
that.
much more nose
Yeah.
to it. Yeah. Sweet tart.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody. Down the hatch. Mm-hmm.
Just tastes young. So it's
kinda
not
got a-
terrible.
It kind of has a... That's a different young note, though. A hint of smashed grasshopper. No.
Yeah. I get more of a June bug, but yeah, grasshopper, I could see that.
Yeah, that's funky in a different way.
It's not
leaves
terrible.
It leaves a decent buttery coat on the tongue, actually.
I wouldn't want to sip it, but it's not terrible.
Mm-mm. Boy, that's noticeably different than that very old
Oh.
Barton.
Yeah, that's something nasty.
There's a vanilla note in the palate
Yeah.
as you rinse it and do the old Kentucky chew that the folks over at Jim Beam talk about. Fred No talks about the Kentucky chew and stuff, but as you rinse it around the mouth, there's a definite notice of vanilla. That's not,
Not
surprisingly,
terrible.
that's not a gaggable bourbon.
Mm.
I will.
But it's also not good.
No, it's not a sipping whiskey by any means. It's a mixing whiskey. Put it in your Coca-Cola, whatever pop you like.
4 gallons of water, or something like that.
Throw it in your rum, your punch or whatever. Not rum punch,
Rum
but
punch.
you're gonna
Eggnog?
spike. Yeah, you're gonna spike something, or your eggnog, or maybe a cooking whiskey, or I don't know. It's pretty 1 or 2 dimensional on the nose.
Yeah,
There's a
not a
little
whole lot
hint
going
of
on.
sweet tart. It's just pretty. It's a cheap whiskey. Cheap, as that word is used. Inexpensive, whatever. 10 High out of Kentucky, under $10 or so roughly for a fifth, maybe 12, definitely under 15.
Oh. It's not really sitting well with me now.
It's definitely smoother than the very old.
I agree.
100%. Even their 80 proof to this 80 proof, it's a different flavor, which is interesting because they're both allegedly produced, so it says on the bottle, by Barton. So
That one says bottled though.
this is bottled by Barton Distilling Company, Louisville, Kentucky. This is
But it doesn't say
Louisville,
distilled though.
No, it's bottled by Sazerac.com. Sazerac owns Buffalo Trace. 10 High might be a Buffalo Trace product. I don't know. Either way, they're all, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, most of your labels out there that y'all are seeing in the stores, there's only like 6 big producers that are producing all of it.
Right.
And they just put a little
Just
different
little
flair.
marketing stuff.
Yep, little different flair on the labels, but the juice is there's limited. There's only so much area that the juice is coming from, so it's all right. It's a bottom shelf. Price is inexpensive.
Price is where it should be.
Yes, if it was anything over $15, it would not be worth it.
It's not good.
It's not a great.
It's not completely horrible, but it's not good.
Right. So, there you have it. 10 High, better than Barton. Very old Barton, in our opinion. Same comparable, inexpensive whiskeys. And we've got more coming at you from Durbin's Bourbon because we're trying to look out for you, the consumer, and your hard-earned dollars because, inflation's going up. Everything costs more.
That's true.
We're trying to save you money. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and we hope you're enjoying the show and the content that we put out for everybody. Leave comments. We'll chat with you about it. Hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the show. Helps us grow, keeps us growing in the forward direction, and it helps giving us a little bit of kick to bring more content your way. I guess we'll wrap this one up. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah.
Well, as always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons any way
way
you
you
like.
like.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody. And we go.